Hey everybody, this is Dave Dugdale, learningdslrvideo.com. So by mistake, P&H sent me a Canon 16 to 35 millimeter wide angle, ultra wide angle f4. It's brand spanking new. Maybe they were supposed to send it to somebody else, so I don't know. So I thought I'd do a really quick comparison to the one I own, which is the Tokina 16 to 28, which I really like. So I shot it basically. This is a really quick test. I shot at f8 and I also shot at f4 for both lenses. So as you can see here on the right, it looks to me like there's a little bit more distortion going on the Canon versus Tokina in terms of the way it barrels out here, just a little bit. That's my perception. It sure looks like it in the fireplace here versus this. These lines look a lot straighter, basically. That's my first observation. My next observation, let's zoom in the corners, let's say. This is 1:1. So if we look at the corners, again, the Canon's on the left, the Tokina's on the right. I gotta call it pretty much a tie. They look really close, even like where that nail is in the fireplace. And that's mostly what I was mostly concerned about, is the corners. Maybe the Canon's a little bit sharper. I don't know. I'm going to say, yeah, maybe the Canon's just a little bit sharper in the corners. Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to say. You guys can be the judge. So the next thing I wanted to show you is, let's see if I can do this really quickly. Okay, now we're at f4 on both of these. Again, more barrel distortion to me, it looks like at the Canon versus the Tokina. If we look in the corners at f4, I'm going to say that they're pretty much the same. I mean, it's really, really close. I'm almost giving edge because I think this nail looks a little bit better in terms of contrast. Well, they're a little bit different in terms of exposure, so never mind on that. Again, this is just a really quick review. I don't know, maybe the Canon's a little bit sharper. It's hard to say. But let's look in this corner. Yeah, maybe the Canon's just a little bit sharper. Let's look in this corner. What the heck? Oops. I don't know why they sent me this lens, but I was like, all right, I'll take a quick look at it. Yeah, maybe a little bit sharper f4 again, but my Tokina goes down to 2.8, so it definitely wins there. So if we go to B&H and we take a look, this Canon is $1,200, where the Tokina is it's like half the price. And gosh, boy, they look at f4. I gotta say, they look really darn close. You might be asking how they look in the center. Well, I don't know how many bricks there, so that's kind of hard to say. I should have shot something different. But again, really quick test. I thought while I had it, I have a few seconds to shoot a quick thing here. Again, I'm looking. Man, they look really similar. You guys could be the judge, but I'm going to say it's almost a tie in the corners at f4. Again, the Tokina goes down to 2.8, looks like it has less distortion, and it's half the price. So yeah, I'd say Tokina is doing really well on the wide end of lenses. All right, that's pretty much it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.